Hey dickheads, this is a direct response to, well, I say response, it's more a little bit of an extra in it, to Jason from Fuzzlord's video. I think it's 10 best solid state amps for Doom. I mentioned in the comments that you guys across the pond probably haven't heard about the HH IC100 range of amps, and I've got a couple of them. They're really quite common, really cheap over here. Rare as hen's teeth on the other side of the Atlantic. So it's worth hearing them. In my opinion, an absolute sleeper, potential beta lead killer. They were used back in the day by guys like Mark Bolan and loads of other people, to be honest. I can't even remember now. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to ham-fistedly switch between portrait and landscape and generally make a really shitty demo of appallingly played but very fucking loud guitar noise. So yeah, I'd say enjoy it, but I'm not very good. Right, quick rig rundown then. So pedals wise, I'm going to do them one at a time. Ignore the fucking A-B splitter thing, but obviously we've got Rat, which will be the first one I step on, I think, because it's doom as fuck. Then we've got Black Star LT Metal, which is nowhere near as high gain as it sounds. It is a really nice pedal. It's quite transparent, quite amp-like. Yeah, it's a really good sort of hardcore-y kind of pedal, I suppose, post-hardcore-y pedal. But once you stack it into what I'm about to show you, it's a fucking monster. We've got a tentacle as well. I might step on that at some point just for shits and giggles. Anyway, right, so guitar, 28-inch baritone P90s. And yeah, as you can see, my cave is a fucking absolute dump. Speakers and fucking all sorts all over the place. Guitar larvae, bits of wood. Anyway, right. Anyway, so this is the IC100. It's the original version of the HHIC series. So you've got two channels, which you'd have to plug into separately. You can run both in parallel with an ABY splitter, which is really fucking cool. You've got the sustain channel on the left, which is the sustain being the built-in distortion, which is kind of like a hairy overdrive. It's got built-in reverb, spring reverb, and it's also got a tremolo for this side. It's like a harmonic trem. Obviously it's off at the minute, but you've got presence, treble, bass, and volume on this side. You've got an attenuator, this output level switch. So on stage, it's fucking ridiculously loud. As you can see, if I manage to zoom in on the volume, yeah, you can see I've got it just above 1, which is the volume it will be on for the demo, which is about as loud as I can have it before the police get called. This is the other side, clean side. Brilliance, treble, bass, volume. Not entirely sure what the difference between brilliance and presence is, but I think it's a bit more of an upper mid thing, whereas the presence is super high frequencies. So yeah, anyway, also got reverb on this side, but no distortion and no tremolo. You've got bright and normal inputs for either guitar or bass on each side, and you've got a master reverb knob over here. Now, this amp cost me 76 quid about a year ago, so that's the equivalent of about $90, maybe a bit less. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Now, one of the coolest things about it, call me superficial, when you switch the fucker on, you'll get a loud bang, and then the fucker glows blue. Electroluminescent panel, like an old 1970s hi-fi. It's the coolest fucking thing ever. Loud as balls. You can probably hear a bit of noise. They are quite noisy amps. So if I put it to studio, that lessens. Stick it on stage, it's loud. The distortion, it's really interesting. It's IC based So like an Acapulco Gold is IC based, but it's way lower gain than that. As I said, it's more like a hairy overdrive. Sounds pretty doom, and then when you stack stuff into it, it sounds really fucking doom. On this side, let's just turn you off for the moment. On this side, we have the IC100S, which is a very similar amp. It's a bit more stripped down. It doesn't have the tremolo or reverb built into it, but the sustain circuit has like an independent gain control here, and it is way higher gain to begin with, so it's much more like a fuzz from the off. It's really cool. Anyway, we're not going to play this one because I'm too lazy and we haven't got time. But yeah, what I'll do, I'll plug it in, I'll play some of my shitty riffs really loudly, and I'll start with my clean tone, i.e. the really not very clean tone from the amp itself, then step on the Rat, and then I'll do the metal pedal, and then I'll probably step on everything for a minute just for shits and giggles. So yeah, here we go. yeah, so that's it. IC100s. Really cool amps. You won't be able to get one over there. Tough shit, really, isn't it? But yeah, you know, they're worth mentioning. If you do manage to get hold of one, they're worth a try. They're not perfect. None of these old amps are, but they're really, really cool. If that is your cup of tea. Modern band to check out that I forgot about, Part Chimp. Google Part Chimp. Tim from Part Chimp uses HH amps to devastating effect. Yeah, anyway, bye.